Similarly to the previous event, we are just going to spend a few minutes to introducing the next steps and the upcoming events. So these are the events that are coming up in 2026. We have had our first event in April. Now we are finishing our second event now. The next online event that is coming up is related to the sustainable housing that is going to take place in June. And then the next two events is related to this food strand. One of them is Ivan's workshop between the 13th and 15th of July in Dömör-Szőlős, Hungary. And the other one is, or the next one is with Piotr between the 10th and 12th of September in Tomaszyn, Poland. And just a few words about the events. The online event on the sustainable housing, which is going to be on the 9th of June, is going to be hosted by Paul Hendrickson, and it's going to be about the introduction of the Earthship model. And then we are going to have another very inspiring lady from Italy, Laura Cantarella, who's from Ostana, and she's going to talk about the revival of the small communities through the architectural innovations. Regarding the two in-person events, the workshop of the Ecological Institute for Sustainable Development by Ivan is going to take place between 13th and 15th of July. As mentioned before, it's going to be a 2 days event, 2 nights, starting in the afternoon on the first day with the village walk and discovering the area. On the second day, there's going to be the introduction by Ivan and visiting the ecological garden, then music and traditional dance evening. And the second day, the third day on Wednesday is going to finish with the excursion to the traditional orchard, and then there is going to be departure. The accommodation is going to be in shared rooms for two in beautiful renovated villages, and the meals are going to be provided. We were lucky enough to visit Ivan just recently and try the food prepared by Andrea. So we can say that it's really worth it to go there to see the place and try the food prepared by Andrea. And just to say so, we are going to send out soon the registration form. The places are limited. It is going to be for Hungarian, but also for international participants. So at the moment, we think there is going to be roughly 15 international and up to 15 Hungarian participants who can take place in these 2 days. And the event is going to take place in English. So we are quite positive that there are going to be a lot of applications. And yes, and we are going to send out soon the registration forms. And as mentioned by Piotr, in September, he's going to hold the biotech conference on regenerative agriculture and the hemp buildings. It's also going to be 2 days, 2.5 days program with the first day starting with the workshop on the hemp buildings, and the second day, 11th of September, it's going to be Richard Perkins in the spotlight. I'm sure Piotr could talk about him for hours. He's going to talk about regenerative agriculture, whole farm design, local food resiliency, and entrepreneurial approaches to regeneration. And on the 12th of September, there are going to be some more workshops on regenerative farming. Also for this event, we are going to send some more information. Here, the places are also limited, but there are more availability. In terms of it's a bigger event than the workshop of Ivan. So that's it about the events. I'm not sure if Edina would like to say something else, or maybe I can just say a few words about this survey.
Yes, maybe just one last word. So I would like to thank the speakers a lot, and Anita will tell just one more thing at the end. And this is really along the lines that Piotr said. Of course, it's just a 2-day, it's not a 1-year testing of different farming methods, but this is what this project is very much about, to see and learn from practice. And of course, those who have participated in this event will have an advantage to participate or when we have to assess the applications. So it will be some kind of application where you say your motivation. So we would like to very much thank that. And Anita will say just one last thing. We have to mention that this project is really supported by something, by a program which is called Citizens Equality Rights and Values Program, SURE. And it's really the strand we are working on is citizens engagement and participation. And you can really see that there is participation and there is engagement from people, and definitely these practices are aligned with the union values. And this project requires us to complete a survey, which might look a bit complicated at first, but the more you participate with us, the easier we'll get. So I think we can put in the chat the link, right, Anita, and you can explain, please.
Yes, Emma is going to put the link in the chat, but just very briefly, as Edina mentioned, since we are supported by the European Union and the SURE program, they require us to ask the participants to fill out this survey, which is not so short, but it's just the feedback on our event. And actually the objective of this surveys give a feedback to the EU how to make these programs better, to receive feedbacks from the participants. And some of you have already filled out this survey who participated also at the first event, because in the follow-up email we sent out already this link. It can be filled out in any language, so it can be English or Hungarian or whichever your language is. And it's important that these are related to specific events. So when you are filling it out, you have to put the project number, which is the SURE project, and then the event title and the date. So those who are checking these survey results can identify for which event the survey feedback is it for. But now you can scan it with your phone if you have a moment, or you can open it up from the chat if Emma put it there already. But of course, we are going to send this link out in the follow-up email. So if you have 10 minutes, we are really grateful, and thank you so much for your support if you're filling it out for us.
So with that, I know it's been a long evening and for everyone, and thanks for so many people staying with us. Of course, you don't have to fill out the survey immediately, but if you could open on your computer from the link and copy the project number for reference, and we will send an email, we would really appreciate it. But most of all, we appreciate the input from all the 4 speakers and for all of you for staying with us. And we very much hope to see you at our next events and in person, some of you.